Homelander, to the public eye, he's the pinnacle of human evolution. A golden god draped in the stars and stripes. But if we peel back the layers of marketing and propaganda, we don't find a hero. We don't even find a man. We find a carefully manufactured catastrophe. In the world of the boys, power isn't earned. It's injected. And when you inject the power of a god into a subject with the emotional maturity of a toddler, the result is a ticking time bomb. Today, we analyze the psychological profile of Vought International's greatest achievement and its most terrifying failure. This is not a story about a superhero. This is a study of a void. The tragedy of Homelander begins in a room without windows. Unlike every other human being, he was denied the fundamental requirement for sanity, a mother. Psychologists call it attachment theory. A child needs a primary caregiver to develop empathy, boundaries, and a sense of self. Homelander was raised by scientists, doctors, and lawyers. He wasn't tucked into bed, he was calibrated. He wasn't loved, he was monitored. When a child is raised as a weapon, they learn that their only value lies in their utility. If he flew fast enough, he was good. If he broke a target, he was perfect. But what happens when that child grows up and realizes he is stronger than the people holding the clipboard? The result is a god complex built on a foundation of extreme insecurity. He craves the love of the masses because he never received the love of a single individual. Every clap from the crowd is a temporary bandage on a wound that will never heal. Vought International created a masterpiece of branding. They took a sociopath and wrapped him in the most comforting symbols of authority, but the mask is slipping. In The Boys, we see the terrifying reality of performative heroism. Every smile Homelander gives to a camera is a calculated move by a PR department. But watch his eyes in those scenes. There is a profound sense of boredom, a detachment from the monkeys he is sworn to protect. To Homelander, human beings are not people. They are props. They are fragile, leaking bags of meat that exist only to validate him. This is the horror of the series. The person with the most power in the world has the least respect for life. When he is in the sky looking down, he doesn't see a society to save. He sees a playground where he can do whatever he wants as long as the cameras aren't rolling. He is the ultimate predator, protected by a billion-dollar legal team. What does Homelander fear? It's not death, it's not a weapon, it's irrelevance. The most disturbing scenes in the show aren't the ones where he kills. They are the ones where he is alone. Without an audience, Homelander almost ceases to exist. He has no hobbies, no real passions, no inner peace. He is a hollow shell that only fills up when others look at him with either worship or terror. This is the Superman paradox taken to its darkest extreme. If you can do anything, nothing has meaning. If you can have everything, nothing has value. Homelander is trapped in a prison of his own omnipotence. He kills not out of malice, but out of a desperate need to feel something, anything, in a world that feels like cardboard to him. He is the personification of corporate greed, a thing that must always grow, always consume, and always be the center of attention, regardless of the cost in human lives. We watch The Boys and we feel safe because it's fiction. But the character of Homelander serves as a mirror. He represents our obsession with celebrity, our blind trust in corporate icons, and our willingness to ignore the monster behind the curtain as long as the show is entertaining. Vought didn't just create Homelander. The public's need for a savior allowed him to exist. In the end, Homelander is a cautionary tale about the intersection of power and profit. He is a reminder that when we project our need for a savior onto a corporate product, the result is never a hero. It's a mirror reflecting our own loss of control. The character doesn't need to be real to be terrifying. The idea of him is enough.